put some water in the fridge so it cools. I'll be right back. Sure my thing is okay. Well, okay, my voice. Okay, my voice is surprisingly not fucking tearing out everybody's eardrums, so that's good. I like that. Okay, so this game's called Yesterday's Origins. It looked interesting. Did not know about the satanic motifs, but I'm living for it. Giving me some Serena vibes here. We loving that. I think this is gonna have some puzzles and stuff in it, which I like puzzles. Puzzles are fun. So let's see what this shit's about. Ooh, Uranus. Wanna activate the tutorial? Well, sure, why not? Yeah, you know, like, Serena the Teenage Witch vibes. Or, I mean, what is it called? The Dark Adventures of Serena? The new one. The best one. The one I stan. But yeah, gonna do the tutorial, see what this is all about, you know? Okay. I also saw the trailer for this, so there's some, like, Inquisition stuff, which is interesting. So this is like in what's the word? Maybe 12th century Spain.
Look, it's the Duke's son.
No, that's Satan's son.
Satan's son.
Die, heretic.
Satan's son. That's what I remember seeing.
Dwellers of Villa de Fontenegra, behold the power of the Inquisition!
Wait.
No son of Satan will ever escape the wrath of God. Not even he who hides in noble garments. Shut up, you bird!
This game.
I'll give you good reason to squeal when I start torturing you.
Oh, I also didn't notice like the comic book aesthetic, but I'm liking it. Ooh. Jiro chop that. Boink. Hello. It me, Satan's son. There must be someone observing you from above, because when you step into Oh, this is weird. Okay, so I don't think you can hear this, maybe, but right now my controller is like making like ambient noises. Like I can hear like the fire crackling from the cauldron. I can hear like the rain pattering. That's weird. Ooh, let's check out this boy, Alonso, the son of your father's cook. 2 weeks ago, he left the Duke's house in search of fortune. Ooh, God knows he found some. A great deal, in fact. But of the worst kind. Some panels contain hot spots. Move on. Right. Let's take in the indicated directions. Mood. Me. Oh. Hello. Although he's a bit older than you, Alonso was your same height and build. Let's look at the let's look at the merchandise. You open the pouch with care. What's inside must be handled carefully. XD. We about necrophilia here. A demon toad of Fuentenera. A glance on its back secrete a venomous mucus that causes hallucinations. Ooh, we can get crunk. Through the game, you will pick up on help you dance. It's pulsing powers. These will be stored in the item inventory located in the lower left part of the screen. Press L2 to open the item. Yeah. If it wasn't for his face, he could pass for you. Well, let's look at his neck. No pulse, but the skin is completely cold. Is it completely cold yet? Poor Alonso, when you were children, you were both caught swapping clothes for fun. Your father scolded you. Alonso couldn't sit down for days. Interesting. A small roll of parchment, strangely heavy. There's some homoerotica going down here. Okay. Ooh, let's take the screen. Oh damn! Look at his legs. Look at him spread. He's a spread boy. The more you look inside the past, the less toads you find. Sometimes you will gather useful information that will help you resolve future situations. Turn them over. It's all just stored in your info inventory. Looking in the lower part of the press RT open. Whoever tossed the corpse down here wanted to replace you as a prisoner. The rest of the planet is a place you'll swap clothes with them. Ew. Okay, let's look at this. Whatever it is that it feels or was thrown down the air hole, and it's heavy. The Duke's son must die. The devil's son must live. It's Latin. You're never taught to read. How you understand what? Nani? A small metal object, probably thrown down here to help you escape. The question is, how? It literally just nailed the entire toad. Me too. In order to make progress, you'll have to combine objects in your inventory or use them with hotspots. And in order to use an object for your inventory with a hotspot, first select the hotspot. Once you have selected the hotspot and the items are visible, select the object or info to use. Blah 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 blah. One other. out oinkers. For the toad. Oh wait, I feel like I should be able to like break myself free. Is there a way I can like years ago you touched the back of the human toad and you believed his berries and pixies for hours. How do I break free? It won't let me even click on the chain. Okay. I remember seeing it in the trailer what you had to do, but I'm fucking stupid because I don't remember what happened. I feel like you need to use this, but beat myself to death. Beat the toad to death. Oh wait. I think I need to like... The very morning, Inquisition guards appear before your father, the Duke. They read an order to take you prisoner, and you were accused of being the Devil's son. Someone had told them that you could read, write, and understand, and speak any foreign tongue. Then your current jailer showed you a hood with horns, and your Via Crucis started. Okay. Hump the base of the chain. I feel like I can like... Okay. The Spanish Inquisition banner. Love that. Ooh. More than once playing in the Duke's fields, you will prick yourself on brambles. If your escape fails, you'll feel the same pain, only 1,000 times stronger. Ooh, word. You recall walking down those stairs pushed by the guard. You recall stumbling down the steps. You recall the taste of your own blood. Yummy. Beer. How can the guard drink so much and not lose consciousness? Throw the crowbar at him. Ubaldino de Malantunes. No, I know. It didn't actually be the Spanish Inquisition. An execution of the Spanish Inquisition. Explore. Ooh. Oh, we're exploring. XD. How many throats have been strangled by those hands? He drinks like there's no tomorrow. Your head could fit into that buckle. And interesting insights. Red stains, they come with the job. A scar across his face. What kind of man can survive a cut like that? Ugly word. Let's talk to him. You gather your courage before talking to the jailer. Oh, he's cute. Demand the name of the Duke.
My name is Miguel de Castro, son of Don Alvaro de Castro, Duke of Fuentenegra. I order you in his name, set me free at once.
Now, you're in no position to give orders, Don Miguel. You can only have one father, and your ability to understand every language indicates that your true father is the devil himself. Hence, the Duke has disowned you before the
I didn't hear any
Inquisition.
whispers, but wow, this dude is gringo as This new hits you harder than the rocks thrown by the crowd. You've lost everything you had. Your father, mother, home, clothes, a future. Your boyfriend is dead in your cell. You still have your will and intelligence. Can't relate. Pull yourself together. You'll survive. Threaten in the name of Satan. Low key. I kind of wanna.
You're right. I am the spawn of Satan. So set me free, mortal, or I swear your descendants will be cursed forever.
You swear in vain, Don Miguel. Your menaces don't move me. Unlike the cretins in his superstitious village, I don't believe in the existence of God or the devil.
Bruh. Nani? How the... This is like, what, 800 years ago? How the fuck? Oh yeah, no, let's talk about the oh, let's show interest. Let's make him love
scar
us.
on your face? It's the longest one I've ever seen.
A gift
I've
from
ever
battle
seen.
from a soldier of that usurper Don Juan of Portugal. He was taken prisoner.
This is
I
Zooey levels of
recognised
villager
him and
bullshit.
tortured him savagely until death. I owe him my current vocation.
You said Vilar de Fuentenegra is a superstitious village.
As soon as the word spread that you can understand every language, your neighbours denounced you to the Inquisition.
Who was in my cell before me?
A simpleton who satisfied his onanist impulses during vigil mass. The idiot couldn't understand what he was accused of. He didn't have a clue what to confess. Shame, really.
Why is there a hog in my cell?
Like you, it awaits its turn to be tortured and judged. If only it would wait in silence.
The hog's
What's my
crime.
disgusting cell companion accused of?
With sacrilege. The monk who took care of it cut himself with a farming tool. The pig smelled the blood, went wild, and ate him.
That's murder, not sacrilege.
Were it only a murder, it wouldn't be judged by the Inquisition, but by you.
So he masturbated
Just
in...
received communion, you see. According to the church, he had Christ's body inside him. So the hog received communion by eating the monk. And as we all know, taking communion without being baptized is a sacrilege. One common of demons. It's total foolishness, but ours is a foolish world.
So, let me get this straight, okay? You're executing the pig because he ate a monk that had communion and it wasn't baptized.
You crazy? How can the Inquisition judge an animal?
This is
Oh, I
the
hear the
first
whispers
time.
now.
Months ago, a bunch of termites were judged. They had eaten an altarpiece. The French Inquisition, on its side, got a hog to confess a crime after torturing it for days.
That really is crazy.
Oh, the Inquisition is a magnificent craze. In any case, once you get to know my methods, you will be sure I can coax a confession out of the most silent of stone.
Is this section? Are you threatening me with a good time?
So then, you're going to torture a hog?
I will admit, it's not as satisfying as torturing a human being, but we all must do things we don't really like. As soon as I finish with you, I'll start on it.
Oh my. He won't be able to sit for weeks, Kappa. Oop. No, wait, I want to
Who's in my-
scream.
A simple.
Why is there a hog in my cell?
Like you.
But if the noise that the hog makes annoys you, how will you be able to torture it?
It's true that the crying of a baby would disturb my dreams. But the cries of a baby being torn apart by my own hands would embellish them.
Okay. So you're a psychopath. Got it.
Are you going to torture me?
Yes, I am. They'll ask questions you have no answer for. Like all prisoners, you'll hang on to a vain hope of survival. It'll take you hours to confess. With a little bit of luck, I'll get to use all my instruments on you.
How does the boot work?
You turn the handle to separate the two boards as much as possible. Then you put the prisoner's ankle between them.
That sarcophagus beside the door is an Iron Maiden, right?
Yes. You put the prisoner inside and close the door very slowly. Oh, the agony is long and extremely painful.
Ooh.
There's a wooden board with holes in my cell. What's it for?
It amazes me that you've never seen the stalks before. The Duke, your former father, must have used it on his vassals very often. Right, the head goes in the big opening, your arms or legs in the small ones.
Oh,
Then it's
God.
taken to the public
Don't
square
get 'em ideas,
for
dear.
public scorn.
What else can you tell me about the stocks?
Well, the stocks is a free torture instrument invented by Sir Richard Stockman. He believes that torture is a common good, a space of possibilities that should be open to the community's creativity. This way, everyone can modify the prisoner's state by forking him or distributing his individuality over him, usually in the shape of fluids, if you know what I mean.
Wait, his what?
What kind of torture are you going to use on me?
Good question. I'll start slow and tender. Toothpicks under your nails, small cuts in your eyelids. Then I'll slowly push the intensity. But as I said, I like you. So confess quickly and you'll avoid most
I
of my
like
torture.
you. Explore. Yes.
Oh, for God's sake, have mercy on me.
Half a minute ago, you threatened me in the name of Satan. If my soul had any room for mercy, it would
Oh,
be
come on.
You drink all the time. Why aren't you drunk by now?
He who has soldiered long enough becomes immune to alcohol. And crab lice, for that matter, Don Miguel. There are things a man does to forget what he did today and face what he'll do tomorrow.
So,
Then the Inquisition will be very happy to hear about your absence of faith.
You'll be pleased to know that this is exactly why the Inquisition hired me. So many prisoners down here threaten me with their satanic powers. A superstitious man would have fallen prey
I guess
already.
that makes sense, I guess. When's the last time? Hey, you're wearing the same type of shackles. The Inquisition calling you a pig? Can't reach there.
don't invade, Don Miguel. Your business don't move me. Unlike the cretins in this superstitious village, I don't believe in the existence of God or the devil.
What's my disgusting cell companion accused of?
It's sacrilege. The monk who took care of it cut himself with a farming tool. The pig smelled
I'll try, but
went
I
wild
have one.
and ate him.
God damn it. Let me in! Let me in! Let me in! Is there anything else in here that I can... Oh, wait. Wait, Can I reach it with, like, the pipe? Like, bruh. Let me cut myself free. Can I, like, combine it with myself? How do I combine shit again? Wait. Controls. Show inventory. Chase. Change playable character. What? Yes, yes. Shadow, there was an Iron Maiden. Does it mean you're the devil's son? This is like... Okay, show inventory, info items, change, save games grid, explore character. What, you yell to do the song or the devil's offspring? Ooh. Bow chicka wow! Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm just a fucking idiot. Great. Certainly not a soldier's arm. But damn, eat back! No, your ability to use your left and right hands interchangeably is one of the reasons why you're down here. Really? That's one of the reasons? Wait, can we all read that again? And just let's just think about this for a second. Your ability to use your left and right hands interchangeably is one of the reasons why you're down here. Enough said. Oh, what else? Unlike your ducal bedchambers, there are no mirrors down here. But trust me, it's better that way. Oh, relatable. But I mean, I get it. Push, drag, bash. Your once elegant garments are now mere rags. Ooh, woo. Let's get this shit off. If your goal is to stay alive, get rid of those shackles. I think it might be a key, so you insert the lock of the shackles and... Oh! Wait, that's a key? Bruh. Alright. Let's cook it. Old copper. Dying flames that will soon be extinguished. It's empty. Well, it smells of oil. Who knows what atrocities it was used for? My pussy! The dying flames aren't hot enough to heat the massive cauldron. Exploring character. There's the key on the fire. Oh. Nah. I mean... Dying flames... Wait. Red has helped the hellish flames they say you come from. Hey, I think we'll need to, like, put someone in there. What else is here? Even though it's not as clean as the handkerchief you used to blow your noble nose with, you take it. Interesting. Dry blood from a former guest. Better pray to God or the devil you choose. That future guest doesn't find yours down here. It's empty and it won't quench your thirst, but you take it anyway. Ooh. The more you see it, the more you think it's the true sigil of your house. Yeah, we get this. You use this iron bar as a weapon if it came to that. Anything else? Oh yes, and we take this. As torture instrument known as the boot. Then in your hands and in your captors. Oh. Yeah, that makes sense. Eat the tip, but it won't stay hot for long. Oh. I know what to do. Lol. Where's its butt? No. Angry piggy.
Shut you burning flame!
Ooh. Wait, watch this shit. You rub the Venesto against the tankard. Whoever drinks from it will see ghastly visions. What? Why would you want to do that?
You swear in vain, Don Miguel. Your menaces don't move me. Unlike the cretins in this superstitious village, I don't believe in the existence of God or the devil.
Oh, okay. Okay. I think we need to heat it again, right? Yeah. Let's heat this bitch up. Rub that booty. Wait, we didn't switch the cup. So you check that the guard is not looking. Quickly swap the tankards. Maybe it's used to dry prisoner sweat. Your footsteps out. chloroform? Oh, I can't use the toad anymore, so no. Hello?
Are you going to torture me?
Yes, I am. They'll ask questions you have no answer for. Like all prisoners, you'll hang on to a vain hope of it'll take you out.
There was oil inside the cauldron in my cell, wasn't there?
The usual procedure is to boil the oil and then pour it over the prisoner. I prefer to combine it with metal funnels to fill his orifice.
Oh, yeah. Ah, I gotcha. I just want to see... Wait, so...
Then the Inquisition will be...
You'll be pleased to know so many...
Okay. Okay, so... Alright, so... I guess that's all we can do for him now. Hey, hey, baby. I wonder. Oh, wait. We use it on that blood stain. You try to stain the clone by rubbing against blood, but it's much too dry. Well, maybe we can still use this, so maybe I need to make him believe. Oh. Lol. Is there like any blood on him? Wait. Let's see. No pulse, but the skin isn't completely cold yet, so that means... Okay, I think this is what I need to do. I don't think I need to use it on myself, maybe. Does it hurt? You better get used to it, because from now on you'll be on your knees much more than on your feet. Oh! Wait, yeah. You must disappear, but in a way that no one ever thinks of finding again. Ivy and a cloth just might not be enough. Oh. looks kind of bloody. Wait, you said this was a key. Oh, I saw the frog. Yeah, I need to get the door open. Oh, okay, so that's not the thing to... Wait, let me see. Wait, that sounds like a hint. Cosby, if the dove is holy, the crow is the opposite. Come on, I feel like he can reach that with this, but I guess he's watching.
Oh, for God's sake, have mercy on me.
Why, a minute ago you ordered me to obey you in the name of the Duke. If my soul had any room for mercy, it wouldn't be for you.
Then the Inquisition...
You be so
Can, like, I don't know. Wait, he says he recalls the taste of his own blood. Maybe, let's see. What do you mean smear it? Dip it in there. Anything here? Much too dry. Can I, like, wet it? Maybe I need to make him hallucinate more. I don't know. Smells like beer. Unfortunately, it's particularly dry. There's nothing in here. You lie! Okay, it's not necessary. Like, I don't know. Stab him, boy. Stab him, kid. Yeah, but, you know, I need to make myself look like the devil. I don't know how I'm gonna fucking do that. Maybe ask him more questions.
Who was in my cell before me?
A simpleton who's satisfied.
Why is there a hog in my cell?
Like you.
I still don't understand your tolerance to drugs like alcohol.
Only to alcohol, Don Miguel.
Only to alcohol. Like, he's tripping balls, but... Device on my arm. What's that on? Can I, like, I don't know, stab myself? Beat myself? I don't know. Commit seppuku? Oh. Stab your hand. Blood. Yeah, I've tried interacting with my arm. Oh, oh, oh. Okay, just take a deep breath and... Okay, lovely, beautiful. Fantastic. Let's see that blood, baby boy. No. Okay, now what? Do we make the hog go wild? I mean, yeah, but like, okay. So... I feel like we need to do something with this mark. Like... smother it in blood. Oh, wait a second. That makes something happen. buddy. Wait. Maybe I can use something on him. Maybe I can, like...
Bloody hell. I like it.
The rag? Why would I use the rag on the body? This is to make the pog go fucking crazy. Yeah, this shit calm. This shit lit. Oh, okay. Oh. Sorry,
Help! Satan, spare me!
Satan, spare me! Me too, bitch. Me? Okay, that was, that took a little longer than I'd like. Literally an hour to figure that out, but...
Don't be afraid, Don Miguel. As Satan's son, you'd better get used to all kinds of creatures, even my good Ursus. Now we must leave.
No. I need you to answer some questions first.
Only one. The rooster is about to crow.
Why are you helping me?
I seek for knowledge, Miguel. Your gift for languages is the key I need. You're satisfied?
No, not yet.
Only one question, ask
Do
for.
you really think that I'm the devil's son?
Something devilish shines inside you indeed. We'll have time to check that. Come here, I beg you. I haven't saved your life. I've granted you a new one, and I beg you, make good use of it.
I'm sorry. I think I owe you an apology, don't I?
Your only duty is to mount that horse right now, or all three of us
Your
will
only
perish.
duty is to let me mount you, my good boy. Filius Daboli, which means the devil's child, or devil child. Well, I mean, would you ask questions and, like, do any of this to survive? Damn. This nigga got chin. Alright, let's see that ass. Shut up, Pauline! Really, bitch? What is it? Hello?
My name is John Yesterday. Yours too. Look at your left hand. If you have a scar like this one, then you've lost your memory. So let me bring you up to date.
What?
You are more than 500 years old. In 1501, the priest Gines de Orduña made you go through an alchemic transmutation, which makes you come back to life again each time you die. But when you resurrect, your body returns to the age and state that it was in when you first died. But you lose your memory. Thus, the email and this video. 3 years ago, your girlfriend Pauline was transmuted too. When she dies, she comes back to life just like you, but with an advantage. She doesn't lose her memory. Look for her. Start here. In the meantime, if you want to know more about your past, visit this page.
Okay. Yeah. Alright, where's the gay romance?
John?
Yes.
Are you awake?
No.
Oh! Pauline and John share a scene. You can toggle between one and the other by pressing. Really? Is this what we're doing? Okay, let's look at her. The ability to get into. Actually, you can still get them, but they disappear whenever you defy biology. Never been very vain. You're actually quite the opposite, but lately the tiny sprinkle gets on your nerves. By the age of 17, they bashed you in the face twice. Even Paris has its teen gangs. It's regrettable that you don't have a scar. John views your body as a child's factory, but you won't give in. If you got pregnant and your body became clumsy, who'd take care of John? Your turn, John. Pauline helped you choose it. She's the one who knows about these things.
My name.
A present from Boris, the only friend you got from the days before you became John Yesterday. Oh, what's this? Back when you called yourself Choke, you ended up going mad, living amongst beggars in a deserted subway station in New York. Okay. The symbol that haunts you since you can remember, and even before. The diary in which Pauline's father wrote all his findings about the Order of the Flesh and its founder, Gines de Orduña. That's a really random twist. I mean, hey, it's interesting you stayed up late reading this diary in bed. Maybe that's what triggered your nightmare. Au lord de la chair se renouille. 1447. Okay, so you stayed up. Pauline was so excited when she gave it to you that you didn't dare say you don't really like it. How dare you, you garbage can. You in a past life, when you met your friend Boris, back then you called yourself Choke. Ah. Pauline's father, he was killed 4 years ago. That other guy, yeah. During your first year in Paris, you were swept up in a maddening rhythm. Now you're doing much better. Choke? His past life, I guess. It's hard to believe that someone with her past could be as happy as the owner of a simple antique shop. Ooh, let's explore. Last night, while you were both reading in bed, you caressed her belly. Your last argument about having kids was too recent, so you didn't raise the issue. Once, just after meeting her, Pauline closed her eyes and asked you, "What color are my eyes?" "Blue," you said, even though you remember their color correctly. Perfectly. Oh, that's cute. You don't fully understand Pauline's intimate relationship with technology. How could you? After all, you're a man from another era. God damn it, no. Let's talk to her.
I told you that they never came to get the Phoenix and the other pieces, didn't I?
No, what happened? We need the money.
I don't know what happened. They phoned and said they'll come as of tomorrow. So the meeting with the New Zealander guys is tomorrow, isn't it?
No, I canceled it.
What are you talking about? I thought client relations was my job, huh?
Weasel discovered they're crooks. They pass off items made for fantasy films as antiques.
So maybe these Kiwis were selling things from movies based on this trilogy.
Of course not. The crappiest prop from one of those films is more valuable than most antiques. No, they sell items from way cheaper films. These days, everybody who wants to shoot a crappy fantasy film goes to New Zealand.
Lol.
Well, I guess Weasel didn't do anything too crazy to find that out about the Kiwi guys.
Madness is a legal term, John.
You're telling me she did something illegal?
Absolutely not. I never give a friend away.
Okay, let's switch. Lord of the Rings shade. Your turn, Pauline. A very good hairdryer. You got a smaller one that's perfect for trips. Very long trips. Long trips. No. 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 Let's look in the mirror, Pauline.
Again?
It is just a mate that would deem extremely result that you won't continue to live with those wrinkles. Irreal. Lol. You hate that portrait as much as you love John, and as much as you hate John for putting it there. Morning, Dad, you whisper. Let's go outside, show everyone our vagina. You love to jump off the top level, but you never find the time. See? Never find the time. Bitch, we aging. Gotta live our life, You bought it in order to sell it at the antique shop, but John thought it was a present for him. He was so excited and you didn't want to disappoint. Lol. Hello, Johnny. Oh yeah, let's explore. These are a few things that sperm is John's hand, but at the same time, he's so weak. Ooh, birthmark. How long? Just in case he gets wrinkles someday, you already told him he has some and that they look fantastic. Oh, I love it when you think, baby. This music is very chill.
Are you gonna take a shower?
Nope, took one last night before bed.
Good, because I need to use the shower again. I heard you moving in your sleep. Nightmares?
Yeah, sort of, I guess.
Your friend the sacrilegious pig again, huh?
Yep.
Would you please stop dreaming about hogs while sleeping with me?
Lol.
But I'm hog wild about you, dear.
Is this us?
Something new about the coin?
No.
He just did a
I think the
crappy
events
dad
in my
joke.
dream all happened before everything related to the coin and the transmutation. Honestly, no. No, I'm sure they're not dreams. But my actual past lives...
At least you're recovering your memory.
Yeah, right. But the bad news is that it's always the same piece of memory. As if I were blocked at a specific point.
Is Boris coming to work today?
Yeah, at noon. You told him to clean the van before he comes.
Oops. Forgot. You think you're the only one who can have amnesia?
Ha ha ha. That's not fair.
Okay. Ah! Look at it! Look at it! You decide to banish your wrinkles in the shower. Now you just need the right tool. What do you mean? That's not the right tool? You're a tool, Pauline. What do you mean? What do you want from me, game? Do I need my father? Is that what I need? She wants to go back in the shower. I don't need clothes. Clothes are for the weak. I don't need clothes. They disappoint me. I don't know. Let me look at myself. Bitch, I don't know. What do you want from me? Your turn, John. I don't know. Do things.
My name is...
Your name is Fuckboy McGee. I don't need clothes, they disappoint me. Ah, damn it, woman. What about this? Ooh, what about drying your hair? Want to do that? Oh, okay. Oh. Yeah? This bitch. What? What's in here? What's in here? Is that why I couldn't use it? You open the lower part of the spray can and... What the fuck? Oh, oh, are we gonna fucking murder him? Are we gonna fucking murder John? What the fuck? Oh. Oh, wait. Perfect. Think about your wrinkles, Pauline. I mean, I know you can come back and all, but...
Happy birthday, boss!
Boris, today's not my birthday.
Come down quick! I'm double parked.
Why does John insist on working with this not the case? He's only getting worse.
Come on! I gotta tell you something. You're never going to believe it.
There's a lot to unpack here.
Okay, you convinced me.
Thanks, John.
I'll take pictures of the sculpture and look for its documents.
And me?
John, you Google that collector just in case.
Victoria Baxter, right?
Yes, and me?
Maybe we could give her a little gift to make a good impression.
Well, as long as you take care of it.
Annie?
You'll come to Baxter's house with me. If what you say is true, and tomorrow she's leaving on a trip, we must be quick. But now park that van. You're breaking the law.
Yeah, no more tickets, Boris.
Happy birthday.
Forgetting the wall, literally offing yourself. Ooh, okay, John. He's a CCP shirt. Maybe he's coming. At least we're supposed to leave this place last week. Ooh, record player. Sometimes of the flu you hear melody. How do and so you image of a redheaded girl. What part of your past did that belong to? An Augustus Rex vase from Meissen, Germany. Hey, that box is not part of the auction lot. Thanks to Google's infinite wisdom, you know that Baxter was on the cover of Smokin' Hot Monthly or whatever. Nope, you were wrong. Suicide. XD. Not the best photography gear in the world, but it does the job.
Tomorrow you'll receive a parcel from me, a set of micro cameras with mics, incredibly small. Therefore you can set up a little security system in your shop. You have things I'm interested in, and I don't want to see you get robbed.
These are security cameras, not for taking pictures. Before you mount them, you'll have to work out the Baxter thing. Getting hanged, cut out of their hair, blood, anti-aging cream, and a silencer. This fucking
Tomorrow
game.
you'll receive a therefore you...
This fucking game is something else. Your father got this carving for a ridiculous price because it was in really bad shape, but he did an excellent restoration job. The hand forbids passage, so that's why the statue was put in a special entry to the temple. This closed mouth forms the Un sign, symbol for the death of all things. It gives this Neo, a protector of Buddha, the name Ungyo. As far as you know, the Street Fighter characters Guken and Akuma, your favorite, are based on this Neo, but they went freestyle with the collar. The nipples are so huge that Facebook's algorithm would censor them. But since neither you nor Le Tout Petit have an account in the networks of networks, you'll never find out. The upside down staff symbolizes a latent strength or power restrained. Ew. If you remember correctly, the base was not included with the original statue. Your father put it in. Oh, that shit is puzzle central, honey. Ooh, I like that gargoyle. Okay, let me look at it. A fallen angel. He reminds you of John's nightmare. The devil's son. Ha! A fallen angel, huh? Who the fuck plays Akuma? I thought it was... Okay, see you, Shadow. made a third model of the coin based on John's description. He said you nailed it. No one knows that when you were 15, you broke someone's knee in a street fight using a hammer just like this one. No one except the owner of the broken knee, obviously. Ooh, me too, bitch. A plaster copy of Nefertiti's bust, also known as the Mona Lisa of Amarna. don't don't grab a gun out of your hairdryer, okay? You were 8 when you modeled it with your father's help. Choke, who was relatively sane at the time, said you'd be the next Michelangelo. You take the thinnest, newest brush. Ooh, okay. Hello, father. Is there anything more to say about this? Blah, blah, blah. Okay. Perfect for drying ink when you're in a hurry. Okay. You going outside now? Le Tout Petit. The stairs lead to the front street where the antique shop main door is. Wait, I want to speak to... Oh, hi. Oh, hi, Mark. Let's explore him. Jump in front of a car. Let's beat our husband with the hammer so we can get rid of his wrinkles.
John! I can't stand him calling you Choke. Why can't he get used to your real name?
Because Choke was, the first good thing that happened to him after he lost his son and he went mad. Give him some time.
We've talked about this a lot of times. He's a bad worker, he costs us money, and we don't need him anyway.
I won't leave him again, Pauline. I promised him I'd take him out of the madhouse, and I did it. But now if I leave him in the street, what'll become of him?
You should see how he treats me when you're not around.
I don't know, maybe he's jealous.
Jealous?
He only has me.
You bite your tongue. You don't need John and never will, but who else do you have?
He says, happy birthday, more and more. He's getting worse.
I wouldn't say that. I find him more centered. I mean, it's been months since he phoned the police to ask them about his son.
Yeah, now he just looks for him on Facebook.
Aww.
You already know what gift to give the collector?
No, not yet. But I'll get an idea from the info I Googled about her.
Have you seen the camera?
Nope. You were the last to use it. It's probably in the chest.
Are you sure that Baxter is interested in the Neo?
I know you're fond of the sculpture, but I think of it as a chess pawn. We lose it to save the shop. And of course she'll like it. According to Boris, she loves Japanese carved sculptures. And she won't find anything as good as our Nyo.
I guess you're right.
I love how he
Less
says
and less of my father here. You look strange today. Is it because of the nightmare?
No. Yes. I don't know. It's like my memories are trying to tell me something. But what?
Would you like a hammer to the face, my love? Rue Fantine. You mentioned his name after the character in Les Miserables. You loved it as a child. I understand how dear he is to John, but do you really have to work with the guy? You're right, let's bash his head in. You wouldn't trust Boris' artistic talent to paint a simple wall. He has the same t-shirt in different colors, even a red, white, and blue one, complete with stars striped in the USSR acronym. LOL. You bought these trousers for John, but he thought they were too modern. You gave him the kerchief on his birthday because you were going to throw it out anyway. Now he wears it with pride. Lol. Pauline, I hate to say this, but you're kind of a bitch. Today is the first time you got in the van since the accident, and it's not that traumatic, but if you can avoid taking another ride, all the better.
Boris!
Hey, boss.
Boris! Why did she say it
I
like
want you
that?
to stop calling John Choke.
Okay. But his name is Choke. 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 Choke, 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 choke.
Stop it, Boris.
Okay. End of argument. Choke.
Are you sure you got it right? You sure she's interested in the Neo sculpture?
She said she had a soft spot for Japanese carvings, and as far as I know, ours is a marvel, isn't it?
Ours?
Yours.
Did you take the van to the repair shop?
You told me to go today, but the Baxter thing is more important, isn't it? Take that as a thanks, Boris. Happy birthday.
Lol.
John told you to park the van.
Yes,
Are you doing it?
that's something I'm debating with him.
You'll pay the fine next time, okay?
Seems fair, boss.
Your turn, Jean. Jean Van Damme. Sometimes when you touch or look at certain items, you remember things from previous lives. Although it's been happening less lately. You've touched that armor a zillion times. I've never remembered a thing, so you're pretty sure you didn't fight in the Crusades. Are you sure? Not a little crusader, are we? The wallpaper is falling day after day. Let's hope this thing with Baxter helps you pay all the debts left by Petit, but the ones to blame was really you. A table with alchemy elements, part of your past. Oh, love that. Laptop, work. I wonder. You use this computer to research pieces, manage the shop's account, and from time to time play Crusader Kings. You love how realistic the game is, especially how you keep dying through the ages. Dying throughout the ages. You type in the URL of your website and the password that's in the email you sent yourself every day. Scar.
When you die, you resurrect, but your body comes back to the shape it was in when you died for the very first time, and without any of your memories. So, although you had that scar erased with laser surgery, it's going to appear again if you die. When you die, you resurrect, but your body comes back to the shape it was in when you died for the very first time, and without any of your memories. So, although you had that scar erased with laser surgery, it's going to appear again if you die.
That died for the very first time.
Your best girl. Thanks to her, you've got a very worthwhile present. If the scar on your hand comes back, go to her and do whatever she tells you to do. You work at the antique shop that Pauline inherited from her father.
Lol. Yeah.
Years ago, when you were known as Choke, you went crazy and lost your mind and ended up living in a derelict metro station in New York, where the psycho found you. Down in the Cadway metro station, you made friends with another crazy street person. He was as nutty as you were. And what drove him crazy was that he couldn't accept the death of his son. Years later, you got him out of the loony bin they put him into and brought him to Paris, where he works with you and Pauline now. 3 years ago, a totally crazy millionaire found you at Cadway, and he discovered that you were an immortal, and so he used you to become one himself.
Oh, love his cheekbones.
The crazy tycoon wasn't alone. He had a hunting dog who did everything he was ordered to do.
Oh, hey, that guy looks familiar.
White killed you, and when you resurrected with no memory, he lied to you. He gave you a false life, a false past, a false career, even a false mother.
Okay.
Yet, although White manipulated you into finding the potion of immortality, you also discovered some things you weren't supposed to. When that happened, like at the Hotel Doré in Paris, he killed you. And when you came back, he manipulated you again, making you start all over again.
This all sounds like shit from a previous game. Am I crazy? Is this not the first game?
The last time that psycho killed you, he made you swallow mercury. That was a little mistake, because from then on, you started to remember small pieces from your past, which helped you to finish with him. Your findings led you to the ruins of the Church of St. Fergus in Scotland, where you remembered how you were made an immortal, and where you threw the psycho into a well. Hines de Orduña, founder of the Order of the Flesh, transmuted your body in 1501 so you could return from the dead. However, he excluded one of the ingredients from the potion of immortality, mercury, without which you come back without your memory. The weirdest thing is that Hines was in your dream. You met him as a boy. The coin of judgment is the main ingredient of the potion of immortality. You believe that if you can find one, you'll be able to undergo the same ritual, this time with mercury, so that in the future you won't lose your memory again.
Okay.
A mysterious blind master appears in your dreams, but only there, because his name is not in any history book. You don't even know in which era you met him.
Lol. Lol. Okay. All the articles were supposed to leave this place last week. Of fucking course it's satanic. Mood. Yes, the base is a great place to hide something if things get hairy. Of course, it won't happen now, but you've lived through so many unexpected situations, you always plan those kinds of things. Okay. Yesterday. So wait, no. There was a first game apparently, just called Yesterday. Ah! That makes sense. You turn the door sign to close so you can handle backs or affairs without interruption. You like to deal with customers though. Talking to people for a long time is hard because they always mention modern things you don't understand or famous TV shows you never saw. But you're really good at short interactions with clients, half professional, half personal. Okay. Ah, rip. The light tells you it's out of ink, so the image you sent from the laptop can't be printed. Motherfucker. Ooh, brochures. The kind of paper you use to decorate certain articles for your customers. Oh. Le tout petit. Those free brochures of Le tout petit are really taking their time to run out. It says a lot about how old things are here. The antique store's calling card, almost as old as the articles themselves. Okay. Ooh, a candelabra. A Chinese piece from 1960 that's been on the counter since the last time the lights were cut off. Maybe the wax from these candles can help you to... No, too dirty. Maybe the wax from these candles... Oh no. Oh? Pauline's dad died hanging from there 4 years ago. Months before you met her. Oh, that's lovely. How splendid. They're in the shop since his last owner gave it to pt. They're false. For the last 20 years, every time someone asks about them, the person behind the counter, these last 3 years, says, "Hey, sorry, they have a huge sentimental value and they're not for sale." They don't fit. Not even the smallest one. How many times have you cut down the prices of those Aztec figurines? According to the information I found, this billiard pipe, surely of the Canadian variety, will be the perfect gift for Victoria Baxter. Oh. Motherfucker! Go through the door! Thank you. God damn. Ooh. The cross made by Pauline's father is a reproduction of the original, has an intricate aperture mechanism that makes the wheel spin, unblocking the drawer hidden in its base. Was a weird fellow. How come he hid something like that in such a piece? Dad, Pauline's dad hid his diary in the base of the Celtic cross. How much money did Pauline's father spend reconstructing this? The cross wheel spins and unblocks the drawer hidden in its base. This block will be a good place to put Baxter pipe in once it's ready. Whenever you spell something, you always include the antiques shop card. Box, tissue paper, card. You only need the most important thing now, the gift. The box will be a good place to put Baxter's pipe in once it's ready. What? What do you mean once it's ready? Oh, just open it. Forehead. What? Once it's customized. What do I need to customize it with? Nani? I am... Oh! I can't move. I can't. I can't. I can't move. Is there something? Hello, game? Okay. Well, I'll be back because the game fucking broke.